Chapter 3, Lesson 4, Multiply Decimals by Decimals. Example 1, find 4.5 times 0.06. So just like in the last video, I like to put the longer number on top because when you're multiplying decimals, you do not have to line them up. So now we just multiply regularly. 6 times 5 gives us 30. 5 times 0 plus 3 gives us 3, and then we have 0. So now we're going to add a 0. 6 times 4 gives us 24. 4 times 0 plus 2 is 2, and now we have 0. Now we're going to add. We got 7, 2, 0. Now, the first number has 2 numbers after the decimal, and the second number has 1 number after the decimal, so we add that and get 3, which means our answer should have 3 numbers after the decimal. 1, 2, 3. So our final answer is 0.27. Remember, we don't need zeros at the end of our answer. Example 2. Find 0.231 times 6.4. So again, I'm going to put the longer number on top times 6.4. Remember, you don't line up the decimals. So now 4 times 1 gives us 4. 4 times 3 gives us 12. 4 times 2 gives us 8 plus 1 is 9. Then we have a 0. Now I'm going to erase what we carried here so we can now multiply with the 6. So we're going to add a 0. 6 times 1 gives us 6. 6 times 3 gives us 18. 6 times 2 plus 1 gives us 13. 6 times 0 plus 1 gives us 1. Now we can add. We get 4, 8, 17, 4, 1. Now, our problem has 1, 2, 3 numbers after the decimal, and then this has 1 number after the decimal, so our answer needs 4 numbers after the decimal. 1, 2, 3, 4. So our final answer is 1.4784. Pause the video here and try these yourself, then resume the video to check your answers. Example 3. The cost to fix both flat tires on a bicycle is $21.75. If the bike shop fixes 14.5 sets of tires, how much money did they make? So one bicycle has 1 set of tires. So on one bicycle, they make $21.75 and they fixed 14.5 sets of tires, so 14.5 bicycles. So to find out how much money did they make, we have to multiply $21.75 times 14.5 bikes. So 5 times 5 gives us 25. 7 times 5 gives us 35, plus 2 is 37. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 3 more is 8, and 5 times 2 gives us 10. Now I'm going to erase the numbers that we carried over, and now we're going to add a 0 and multiply with the 4. 4 times 5 gives us 20. 4 times 7 gives us 28, plus 2 gives us 30. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 3 more gives us 7. 4 times 2 gives us 8. Now again, I'm going to erase the numbers that we carried over. And we're going to multiply with the 1. So now we have to add 2 zeros. So now 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 7 is 7. 1 times 1 is 1. 2 times 1 is 2. Now we're going to add. So we have 5, 7. 8 plus 5 gives us 13. 7 plus 7 gives us 14. Plus 1 more is 15. Now we have 8, 9, 10, 11. 2 plus 1 is 3. Now we have 1, 2 numbers after the decimal here, 1 number after the decimal here. So our answer should have 3 numbers after the decimal. 1, 2, 3. So that means that the bike company earns $315. And now because when we're talking about money, we can only have 2 numbers after the decimal, that means we have to round to the hundreds place. So the number after the 7 is 5. So that means that we have to round the 7 to an 8, because if the number after it is 5 or bigger, we round up. So that means that they earned about $315.38.